Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a good one, y'all. This one right here is a good one. They out here putting love spells on these women. These women out here putting these love spells on these men. What is going on out here, y'all? But before we get this video started, guys, make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the bell notification so you guys can be notified anytime we drop any new content. And make sure you guys go follow my go look at my last video I just dropped about the selling souls, guys. I am new to this YouTube thing, so I need y'all to rock with me. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the video because I don't want to make the video too long. So let's get into the video, guys.
Okay, y'all, this is another love spell story. Y'all gotta be careful when y'all do these love spells. Let me tell y'all about this girl that ended up putting a love spell on this dude that she was working with, y'all. The dude had already told this girl that he didn't want a relationship. He didn't look at her like that. And this girl was just so fucking in love with him, so obsessed with this man, that she decides to put a love spell on him. And when she put the love spell on him, little did she know that he was gonna take her life and his own. Okay, y'all, this is a true story, so we're going to make up names because I don't want to offend nobody, okay? So, we're going to call the girl Jasmine, and we'll call the dude Tariq, okay? I just made up some names. Okay, so it's this girl named Jasmine and this dude named Tariq. They used to work at this flower shop right across the street from their apartment complex. Now, they worked the same hours, worked the same days and all that. Now, when they started working, everything was going good. But Jasmine used to give Tariq little eye signals or whatever, showing that she liked him. And Tariq, you know what, as they built a bond over time or whatever, Tariq was telling Jasmine, like, I'm not looking for no relationship and like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't on that type of time and with nobody because he had a past relationship or whatever that kind of hooked him up, you know what I'm saying? Had him in the system, had him hurt, all that type of shit. And he made a promise to himself that he was going to always let his guard up and he wasn't going to let nobody, you know, get to his heart or whatever. So he got his mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't fucking with no females. He ain't taking nobody serious, this, that, and the third. Now, messing around, seeing each other from time to time, that was cool to him. That was cool. But only seeing each other and messing around was cool. So it's this girl named Jasmine or whatever that used to work with him. And Jasmine was real flirty with this man. She liked this man so bad, y'all. She used to bring this man food and stuff like that, breakfast. Like, when she go to lunch or whatever, she would bring him lunch back. Like, she liked this man real bad. And Tariq peeped it. Tariq was telling her, like, Jasmine, man, I know you feel some type of way about me. Like, I could tell the way you look at me, you know what I'm saying, the way you do this and do that, and how you just be moving in general. So Jasmine told him straight up, like, you know, I do fuck with you, I do like you or whatever, but you already told me, you know, with your situation in the past and stuff like that, you don't look at me like that. So Tariq was like, yeah, mom, I just don't want to hurt you. He used to always call Jasmine mom, okay? He used to always call Jasmine mom. So he was telling Jasmine, like, mom, I don't want to hurt you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm traumatized at this point, you know what I'm saying? My ex-girlfriend, me and her left off on a bad note, like a real bad note. Come to find out, y'all, him and his girlfriend ended up getting into it or whatever. He put his hands on his girlfriend. The girlfriend called the police. The police took this man to jail, and now he got a battery charge on him for beating on his girlfriend. So that's why he really just was like pushing back from all relationships and all this stuff like that. So, back to Jasmine and Tariq. So, like I said, y'all, Jasmine used to do all this little stuff for Tariq or whatever. All this little stuff, y'all. And she was trying to prove to him that she fuck with him like, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't do him like the last bitch did him. But Jasmine don't know what the fuck Tariq used to do to that girl to make that girl explode on his ass like that. But we're gonna get to that, okay? So, Tariq was telling her, like, man, you ain't gotta buy me food, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do this and do that. Like, that ain't your responsibility. Like, even if I was your dude, you know what I'm saying? That still ain't your responsibility. I'm the one supposed to be buying the female food or whatever. So, Jasmine was telling Tariq, like, I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? I got money, this, that, and the third. Like, you ain't fucking with no broke bitch. If we was to fuck around, you know what I'm saying? They joking around, they playing, they had their bond or whatever. But Tariq was telling Jasmine he didn't want to be in a relationship. He didn't look at her that serious to move it to the next level. So, Jasmine decides to start doing love spells on Tariq, thinking that would change his mind, that would make him draw into her, all this other shit. So one day, y'all, they talking or whatever, and Jasmine tells Tariq, like, you'll accept me one day, you'll love me one day. And Tariq was like, I do accept you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do accept you, I love you, just in a friend way, you know what I'm saying? Like, we cool, you know, you cool, this, that, and third. So Jasmine brushed it off or whatever, laughing, like, she trying to shake the conversation and turn it into something else. And that's what she do. She switched up the conversation and started talking about something else because she knew what she meant by that, but Tariq ain't know what she meant by that. So they in there, they working, y'all. It's closing time. They finna get ready to close the boutique or whatever. And Jasmine decides that she's gonna put black magic on Tariq. So she do so that same night. That same night that they closed was the same night she went home and started putting black magic on this dude. Now, if you don't know, black magic is a sort of witchcraft. It is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a sort of witchcraft, and whenever you make somebody go against their free will or whatever, that is you dealing with some dangerous shit. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You dealing with some dangerous stuff. So she goes home, y'all. She putting these little spells on this dude. I'm talking about left and right, left and right, left and right, because she want to make sure that this love spell sticks to him. She know this man, because like I said, y'all, they used to work together. So she had access to all his information, his first, last, middle name, all that shit, his birthday, all that shit. So when she described what she wanted from this man, she wanted this man to be crazy in love with her, overly obsessed with her. She wanted this man to, treat her right, all this other stuff. But y'all, again, when you are messing with someone's free will, it don't exactly glow. I said glow. Glow must be talking about me. But it doesn't exactly go as planned. You know what I'm saying? As you put it out there. It don't go like that. It don't go like that. So she doing a black magic or whatever. And mind y'all, keep this in mind, y'all. Do not forget, these people stay in the same apartment complex across the street. They worked across the street at this flower boutique. Okay? So she at home, she putting black magic on this man. She did one spell. One spell ain't enough for her. She do another spell. Another spell ain't enough for her. She do this third spell just to make sure that this love spell sticks to Tariq. So the next day or whatever, they go to work. It's their regular shift. She come in at 8. He come in at 8. So Tariq speak to her or whatever, and Jasmine speak back or whatever, and Tariq was like, you know what's crazy? He was telling her how he was thinking about her all night and how he tossed and turned. Even when he fell asleep or whatever, he was having dreams about her. And Jasmine like, okay, you know what I'm saying, the shit must be working. Like, he having dreams about me and he thinking about me, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never came to work and said no shit like that. So Jasmine thinking that Jasmine know at this point that her love spell has worked on Tariq. So Tariq was like, man, that's crazy, man. I ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't really just put his finger on it or whatever. So he was telling Jasmine, he was like, man, you cool. Like, I like you, you know what I'm saying? So he always told that this was a normal conversation with Tariq and Jasmine. So it ain't like he was being mean to her before and now he being nice to her now because she put the love spell on. That's not the case in this situation. He was always nice to her. He always respected her, but he just wanted her to respect the fact that he didn't want to be with her or nobody else for that matter. So, she put the love spell, and it's a normal day. You know, he normally talking to her like he would any other day. Jasmine normally talking to him like she would any other day. So everything going cool or whatever. Their supervisor came and said something about Tariq always flirting with Jasmine. And Tariq was like, hold up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to let everybody know that he not on that type of time. And he didn't want to give nobody the wrong impression about what he got going on and who he got it going on with. So Jasmine feeling like, okay, he ain't doing enough, you know what I'm saying? He ain't tried to push up on me, he ain't tell me he liked me, this and third. So maybe the love spell didn't work. So she goes home, y'all. It's closing time. She goes home, he goes home or whatever. Right in the middle of her doing a love spell, he contacts her. Y'all. And he just basically like, what you doing? What you got going on? And she like, what is late? What I'm gonna have going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, at this time, it's like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, at night. So, he was telling her like, man, he was like, I don't know why. I just keep thinking about your little dirty ass. You know what I'm saying? They used to play like that. They had that little bun or whatever. So he was like, I don't know why I keep thinking about your little dirty ass. Jasmine laughs, and Jasmine's like, I don't know why you keep thinking about me either. Like, maybe we should, work something out or whatever. But Tariq is standing his ground. Even though he can't figure out why he thinking about this girl, why he having dreams about this girl, he still stands his ground at this point, y'all, which made Jasmine do more love spells on this man. So, like I said, Jasmine tried to hit on him again. After she put them 3 love spells on him, she tried to come at him again to see what's he gonna fold. Tariq did not fold. He was just like, man, I told you my little situation or whatever. I can't be with nobody, you know what I'm saying? He was like, if he ever get to the point where he with somebody, he want to respect that person. He want to love that person, like, properly, you know what I'm saying, the right way. And his ex is the reason that he can't do that right now. Anyways, y'all like for part 2 because this shit gets deep. Okay? Bye. Okay, so part 2. So like I said, y'all, Jasmine and Tariq on the phone. Jasmine is telling Tariq, you know what I'm saying, why don't we just, work something out with me and you. Tariq telling Jasmine, like, I can't do that, you know what I'm saying. Me and Shorty end up getting into it. I'm going through a little phase right now. I just really need to focus on myself. So he telling Jasmine, y'all. He's telling Jasmine, I don't know why I keep thinking about you. Even when I go to sleep, I'm having dreams about you. Like, I don't know what the fuck is up. But he said goodnight to Jasmine and told Jasmine he'll see her tomorrow at work. Jasmine hangs up the phone with Tariq and proceeds to start putting more love spells on this man. So she put this little spell on this man, and another one, and another one. So at this point, she has 6 love spells on this man. So at this point, it has no choice but to work. She feeling like at this point, it has no choice but to go and affect and make this man want her. But when she did the first 3, little did she know the spell was working and she just had to give it a little time. But since she put 3 spells on this man, since she put 6 spells total on this man, he became very, very, very obsessed with this girl. Ended up losing his job. She lost her job. They lost their apartment. Okay, let me tell y'all, I'm going too fast. Okay, so she put the little spell on Tariq. The next day, they go to work. Tariq was like, man, I don't know what the fuck it is about your fine ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? I like you, I like your style, I like how you present yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like everything about you. Like, at this point, Tariq is just telling her all the time, like, how he like her, how he always thinking about her, how he always having dreams about her, and how he could see himself being with her. So at this point, Jasmine like, damn, like, okay, I got his ass now. I got his ass. Like, he finna see what's up. Like, he finna see that, you know what I'm saying? He wanna fuck with me. So Tariq was always, he had got to the point, y'all, he was talking to Jasmine. He was in Jasmine's face so much that the supervisors noticed, and they was just like, you know, you spend more time talking to Jasmine than you is doing your job. So that became an issue at work, you know what I'm saying? Jasmine trying to do her work. Tariq is just all in her face and shit like that. And Jasmine liked that attention. She liked it, the fact that Tariq was into her. She liked the fact that Tariq was, you know what I'm saying, just, I don't know, just had to talk to her or whatever. So it got so bad, y'all, the supervisor ended up letting Tariq go. But Tariq didn't give a fuck. He still came to the motherfucking shop at regular time to see Jasmine, to talk to Jasmine and tell Jasmine how much he fuck with her and how he could see himself being with her, this, that, and the third, y'all. But still, it never got to the point where Tariq was like, Jasmine, let's be together. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love, because I don't know. But I feel like Jasmine was already in love with Tariq. But Tariq knew something was going on. He knew something had changed about how he felt about Jasmine. And he just couldn't understand why. Because he had, months after him and that girl ended up breaking up or whatever, he was to himself. He didn't even want to look at no female like that type of way. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to look at no female that type of way. And he wasn't gay. I'm just saying, he wasn't gay. Okay, so Tariq, like I said, Tariq ended up getting fired because he was in Jasmine's face a little too much, and the supervisors and stuff like that, they wasn't going for this shit. They're like, damn, you ain't even doing your job. You talking to old girl. So after work or whatever, Jasmine closes up. She calls Tariq. She giving Tariq, like, she asked Tariq what's the rundown of why you got fired and all that stuff like that. Tariq was basically telling her, like, you know what I'm saying, they talking about I be in your face a lot, this, that, and the third. But Tariq wasn't messed up. Tariq had money saved up. Tariq was a motherfucking hustler. And if he wanted to get out there and get that shit, he could have got out there and get that shit. So he wasn't tripping about no flower boutique job. You know what I'm saying? That was just something to do so that he could stay out of trouble. So, fast forward, y'all. They go home or whatever. I mean, Tariq go home, Jasmine go home, whatever. So at this time, it's 8 o'clock. Jasmine calls Tariq again. She calls Tariq again to tell Tariq that she feel like they have a stronger connection than they did before, the few days before she put the little spell. And Tariq agreed. Tariq was like, yeah, I agree with you. He was like, you know, he was like, I fuck with you. He was like, I don't know, it's something about your little pretty ass. You know what I'm saying? I just can't get over you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want to fuck with you, maybe on that level, but we'll have to take it slow. So Jasmine was like, okay, you know, we can take it slow. We can do that, this, that, and third. So at this point, she happy. She feel like, okay, she got her man. So, fast forward, y'all. They end up eventually getting in a relationship. They got in a relationship, and Jasmine was always clinging to Tariq, and Tariq was always clinging to Jasmine. But it became unbearable with Jasmine. So it had got to the point where she didn't want that shit no more. Like, it was just too much. So she was telling Tariq, you know what I'm saying? Tariq would come over there every single day before she went to work. Matter of fact, you might as well say Tariq stayed with this girl. You might as well say Tariq moved in with this bitch. Like, they stayed right down the hall from each other in the same apartment complex. But you might as well say he moved with her, because he was over there every day. Even when she was at work, he would come over there and wait until she got home. So Jasmine, and then Tariq went cleaning up. He went helping with shit. He was just really lounging around, you know, waiting for her to get out of work so he could be up under her. So Jasmine, you know, after so long, this shit gets old. It gets old. So Jasmine was telling Tariq, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tariq, maybe we need like a little space or whatever. But this made Tariq scared. Like he was finna lose Jasmine. He got scared, y'all. So he was like, what the fuck you mean? Like we need a break or whatever. So he found himself getting rowdied up, y'all. He had to calm himself down. So he was like, you know, he fixed his attitude or whatever, how he approached her. He fixed it. So he was like, baby, what do you mean we need a break? He was like, I don't think we need a break. I think we doing good. You know what I'm saying? Everything going good. This what you wanted. This what we had. So Jasmine, she was just telling him, like, you know, I need my space or whatever. You know, you can go to your apartment for a few days and I'll stay here. Come to find out, when he went to his apartment, y'all, he got evicted. The motherfucker was not paying his motherfucking rent. He was not paying his rent, so he had got evicted out of his apartment. So he went back to Jasmine's spot and told Jasmine, like, man, they put eviction blood on my motherfucking door. They changed my locks and shit like that. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on. That's how you know, bro. He was over there, wouldn't wash his ass, wouldn't do none of this shit, wouldn't help with nothing, wouldn't clean up, wouldn't do nothing. And Jasmine was just like, oh, hell no. This ain't what the fuck I signed up for. I said I wanted a little spell on this nigga, not this nigga to be just, you know what I'm saying, falling off his A game. Because that's exactly what the fuck he was doing. He was falling off his A game. So Tariq, he was telling Jasmine, like, man, nah, man. He was like, nah, you can't leave me, bro. You can't leave. You can't do me like this, man. I told you about my past relationship. Like, the bitch hurt me, man. You sitting up here trying to hurt me. You sitting up here trying to push me away, this, that, and the third. So Jasmine was trying to calm him down. Jasmine like, I'm not trying to push you away. I just need a little space. Like, I still want to be with you, and, you know, we can be together. But I just need a little space or whatever. But he can't go back to his apartment. And this motherfucker ain't got no family, no friends, no none of that shit. So he ain't got no choice but to be at Jasmine's apartment. So Jasmine saw that he had got evicted or whatever. She felt sorry for him. She told him, okay, well, the space that you can give me is you sleeping on the couch and I sleep in the bedroom. Tariq was like, okay, as long as he in the same house as Jasmine, he don't give a fuck. So it had got to the point where it's nice where Tariq would come in there with Jasmine. And Jasmine would tell Tariq, like, not tonight, baby. I don't feel like it, this, that, and the third. So he would get mad, y'all. He would get mad, like, what do you mean not tonight? Every little thing that she did or she refused from him, he just became, like, aggressive. Like, I don't know, he was just like, bitch, this how you doing me? You know what I'm saying? This how, after I told you what I've been through, this how you doing me? So Jasmine reaches her breaking point, y'all. She reaches her breaking point. But at this point, I gotta tell y'all in part 3. So please like for part 3. Goodbye. I mean, see you later. Bye, friend. Part 3, last and final part. I know y'all ready. I'm ready too. Okay, so y'all know he kept on busting in her room or whatever. You know, trying to fuck with her, and she wanted her space. She told the man to get on the couch, and she stayed in her room. So everything had got overwhelming to Jasmine. So at this point, Jasmine like, Tariq, you got to go. Like, you can't stay. Excuse me. Like, she was telling Tariq, you can't stay here. You can't be here no more. Like, I just need my space, like, for real. And with you sleeping on the couch and me being in my room, that's not enough space for me. Now, mind y'all, Jasmine is still going to work every day. She's still coming home and all the stuff like that. So it's this day she goes to work. She goes to work, y'all. It's a normal fucking day for this girl. While she's at work, Tariq is going through her shit. Tariq is trying to figure out why she trying to push him away, why she don't want him to be there. So he figured, let me go through her shit and see what the fuck this bitch up to. Same shit he did with his motherfucking ex. But it's Jasmine's fault, because Tariq told this girl he need to heal. He need to work on himself. He need to get himself together. But she didn't give a fuck. She wanted to be with this man so motherfucking bad. Now you with his ass and he ain't finna leave your ass alone. Unless, let's get to it. So he going through her stuff or whatever. Up under her bed is all the shit that she had laid out where she put these love spells on this man. Everything is laid out. How she did it, when she did it, what she want from him, all this other shit. And when he saw that shit, it triggered him, y'all. It triggered him. It triggered him because come to find out, y'all, that's the same shit his motherfucking ex did. That's the same shit his motherfucking ex did. So he sitting on the couch or whatever, he mad as fuck. He got all the little papers and shit like that, all the little candles and all the little, it was like this necklace. It was this big ass, thick ass necklace, y'all, that was made of metal. And it was like little pellets. And it was a big ass necklace. I don't know if she used that to put the little spell on him or what, but he discovered that up under her bed too. So he was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I ain't never seen no shit like that, y'all. It's a big ass chain. Just imagine having a big ass chain all the way down here. And this motherfucker got metal marble, like metal balls on the motherfucking chain. Big, thick ass. Each ball probably weighed like down there 20 ounces. 10 ounces. I'm probably overdoing it. But anyway, so he got everything laid out on the table. So when she walked through the motherfucking door, she can see what the fuck he discovered in her room. So he walked through the door. I mean, she walked through the door, whatever. Tariq just sitting on the couch looking at her. Like, you know what I'm saying? You fucking with the wrong one. You fucking with the wrong one. Jasmine didn't know about his past situation, y'all. She didn't know about him doing it to old girl or old girl doing it to him. She was not aware of it. But Tariq ended up unaliving this girl with her own protection. Okay? They had a conversation, y'all. Jasmine was trying to explain herself. Tariq just kept on telling Jasmine, I told you. I told you. I told you this shit, bro. I gave you a warning after warning after warning. I wasn't ready for this shit. And you over here putting spells on me, love spells at that, trying to force some shit. So at this point, y'all, Tariq is fucking, he is fucking mad. He is blown. He blown. So Jasmine, she stuttering or whatever. She don't know how to explain herself, really. She don't know how to explain herself because, damn, nigga, you went through my shit. You went through my shit? So before she could even get her last word, y'all, Tariq ended up putting that strap out on her. And boom, unalived her. He stayed in her house for hours, y'all, after he unalived her. Even though it was an apartment complex and people heard a gunshot, didn't nobody call the police. So he stayed up in there with Jasmine's body right there at the front door for hours. Hours turned into days. Days turned into weeks until his bitch ass ran out of food. He ran out of food, had to get on the streets and hustle. Now, y'all, this is where he meets this girl named Malaysia. He meets this girl named Malaysia. Crazy thing is, Malaysia got the same name as his ex. The first girl that ended up putting a love spell on him. Anyways, this will be a separate story. I'm not making no motherfucking part 4. If y'all want to know what happened to Tariq after everything went down, after he unalived Jasmine and he met Malaysia, let me know. I will make it. But you got to be patient. Okay? Anyways, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. If you follow me or you comment on my stuff, it's a couple girls on here. I'm going to shout y'all out in one of these videos, but I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all a long way. Y'all always support me. Y'all always comment. Like, I see y'all name a lot. So I thank y'all. I thank everybody for following me. If you're not following me, please hit that follow button right now because I do drop stories, not daily, every now and then, every blue moon. But this is a true story, y'all. The man that we are talking about today, he was alive. He was alive, but now he's not alive. What I mean by that is he didn't unalive himself until after the little situation went down with him in Malaysia. That's when he unalived himself in Malaysia. So yeah, if y'all want that story, just let me know. It'll be a separate video from this one, so y'all have to give me some time. Be patient, okay?
They say, y'all cannot be going against these people free will, putting these spells on people. Let me have a little story time real quick, y'all. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just got to say this. Y'all be around here putting these love spells on people. Y'all have to think about it. What if you get tired of that person? What if you no longer want to deal with that person? Do you think the spell is just going to leave that easy? No. So you need to think and be wise on doing stuff like that. Never take nobody's free will. It's not even worth it. Believe me when I say it's not even worth it. Because you have to think about it. You are forcing this man to like you. He never liked you. He never wanted to be with you, or she never liked you or never wanted to be with you. And now you put this spell on these people and now they're in love with you. So it's like it's like mixed feelings fighting against one another because they didn't like you. And then now all of a sudden, and I'm pretty sure their consciousness is still inside over the spell. And they like, I never liked her, but now I'm liking her. Like, I don't even like her. So whatever they didn't like about you from the beginning, now it's like it's being forced to like you. So it's going to irritate their soul. Like, that is crazy, y'all. But y'all tell me y'all thoughts down in the comment box. Leave me a message. Leave me a comment and let me know how you guys feel about these videos. And I will be doing more videos, guys. I like these type of stories. So, guys, I'm going to end this video right here, guys. And like I always say, it's been real. Until next time.